I'm Parker X. I'm a startup founder and I use AI every single day. I use Cursor like a crazy person, and I want to show you how I use O1 Preview to get a lot done. So I feel like there's some confusion around this. We're using Cursor. It's very simple, but some people find it confusing. All you do is you go into your settings, top right, your models, and then add model O1-mini, O1-preview. That's it. You will quickly hit a limit. So when you do hit that limit, you have two options. One is you go in and you set a new hard limit. They charge 40 cents per request, which is kind of crazy. So use them sparingly unless you just want to totally spam it. And the next option would be actually grab an API key from the platform. So platform.openai.com, get an OpenAI key and stick it in there, verify it. That's how you do it. Very simple. If you want to see how I make better prompts, the way that I do that is I go into the playground, I go into assistant, I'll take my cursor rules. So over here I have cursor rules. I'll grab that. I use this from cursor directory. So I'll grab one of the cursor directories. That's what I use for cursor rules. Then I'll take the cursor rules and I'll put it in the system instructions. Once I paste that and hit create, it will give me back the one that is modified for the model for OpenAI. So then when I go back into the chat playground, I'll go into the beta, and then I will paste in assistant, paste in this, hit add. So this will be basically the system prompt, right? And then I will go into my repo and I will pack up the repo. So the way that I do that is I use this thing called repo pack, and it optimizes an entire repo or the selected directories and files that I want for LLMs. It optimizes them by making this nice text file. You can see it here. But yeah, basically file summary, a tree, repo structure, repo files. You can put in a bunch of other stuff. Yeah, it's called repo pack. And if you don't feel like reading the docs, you just do Command K in here and then type it in, and then it'll generate it and it'll spit it out at the root. And then now you have this nice file. I'll drag that, grab it, and go into the playground. And then at the bottom of the playground, after I've done this, I will do something like this. We are trying to add the ability to delete a single event on a calendar and have it check if the event is recurring or not. If the event is recurring, then you need to show a shadcn at dialog.tsx that's customized, that has the following fields or the following functionality. It needs to check to see if it's recurring and ask the user if they should delete just this one instance of the event or all of the events or any future events. Model it after the Google Calendar dialog that shows up. I give it the objective. I also give it any linting errors that I have. So turns out I have a few of these. I could grab all of these, right click them, hit copy. I do really strict typing on here too, so I can see where there's dead code. I would say review all the errors in linting and implement the new functionality. Here is the entire, and then I would paste that in, right? So now I have all that stuff. Then I hit run. So that's how I do it. It works really well for me. If you want to, you can compare it, and then you can do O1 mini, do all these things. That's another benefit of the playground, is you can do stuff like that, and then it'll give it back to you. I find it usually takes like 2 to 5 minutes based on how much stuff. That's it. If you liked the video, make sure you subscribe. I post a lot of stuff like this, and you can reach me on Twitter if you have any questions.